Hello everybody and welcome to another Mystery Box Function Challenge. In the purple mystery box there is some math and your challenge is to figure out what that is. You can try this out by using the link in the description, put in as many numbers as you like, and when you think you've got an answer, come on back and see if we get the same thing. Alright, let's begin with 0. Okay, so that is negative 0.6 repeating, so negative 2/3 it looks like. Let's try a 1. It gives us negative 1, so maybe we've got a line with a shallow negative slope. What would that be? A slope of 1/3, I guess? How about 2? So 2, between 1 and 2, we have a slope of 1, and here we had a slope of negative 1/3. So this is a curve. Slopes aren't the same from point to point. So I'm wondering now, could this be a quadratic? Let's look on the other side and see if we have something symmetrical here. So let's look at negative 1. Aha, and negative 2. Okay, it's definitely starting to look like a downward pointing quadratic. I'm just going to put a couple more points a little further out. How about negative 4? Right, and then we'll put in a 4. Okay, well that is looking definitely like a quadratic. We've got a couple of things going on here though. It looks like the vertex here is right on the y-axis, so it hasn't been moved left or right. So I'm thinking what we got is this little amount that we've pushed it down at the end. So that is, well, it's at negative 2/3. So we're going to have a minus 2/3 at the end. And then there's some kind of multiplier because this looks wider than a normal just y equals negative x squared. So how can we figure that out? Well, I think the place to do that is one point to the left or right here. So at 1 and negative 1, what do you get? And it looks like what we've done is we've added 1/3. Now, if we put in a 1 to the x, for x, 1 squared is 1, so the multiplier is just going to be this difference. So I think we've got, and I'm not going to write this down because the pen isn't working today, but I think we've got a negative 1/3 x squared and then minus 2/3. So that's my prediction. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Yeah, there it is. So a negative 1/3 x squared minus 2/3, and we can graph that. Beautiful downward pointing parabola. Well, how did that go for you? Did you see that it was a quadratic right away? And how did you get the multiplier? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.